A very, very, very good morning. We are back again with, as promised yesterday, definitely, with another stream. And today we are at the old game of F1 2020. Why? Because we are celebrating a huge milestone that we recently achieved. That is 1000 followers on Instagram, as well as, we thought F1 2020 gave us, that. That game gave us a lot of experience in terms of bugs, in terms of 2 seasons we ran on that game, so it deserves a proper farewell, which we are gonna do today. Today with me I am joined by my old pal, old friend, old college mate, the real SD, in the commentary box, who will be accompanying me as we go for this 2 hours long race, because it is 100% distance with 18 minutes quali, so around 2 hours. So how is it going, SD?
Yo, hello everyone. Yep, another celebratory race, another huge achievement for our community, Indian racing community, that is. And yeah, 1,000 followers on Insta is definitely not a small feat. And I'm, as a proud member of the community, really, really excited for what's ahead and definitely proud of this achievement. What do you think, Dipanshu?
Yeah, indeed, indeed. And the best part is that we might, with the rate that we are growing, we might reach 100 members in the Discord server as well, and we might, 1000 members in the Discord server as well, and we might need to have another celebratory race for that. But yeah, really happy with seeing from when you guys actually, started this community with just 4 members in this community, and now there are around 850, 860 members. So you were one of the founders of this community, so you will have more insight into this. So tell us what happened, how you guys thought of this community, how you guys thought of starting it, and what went down in the early days.
Yeah, so I still remember it quite fresh, to be honest. It was, I think, early 2019 in January that me, Kapil, Marinello Baby, and Gryphus, the original 4, if you would like to call us, we decided to start a
Fantastic
community.
four,
First,
you know.
you can, if you say so, you're putting words into my mouth. But yeah, so we decided that at racing in India, it's not represented well, at least in the online aspect. So we felt that we Indians, of course, there in Europe, at least the racing communities were very established, but in India we felt that there were lack of such communities, and we felt that at least if we as each individual could contribute to getting people together of same, which people who have same interest, same enthusiasm towards racing, at least we have done our job as a social responsibility for us. So yeah, so in that aspect, yes, we have done really good. And yes, it's been a very good journey till now. We have seen many hardworking, inspirational people working in the team, racing with us. And yeah, and of course, the thousand members in Instagram is just just a result of what we achieved till now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
especially you talking
yeah.
about the hardworking members in this community, like a great thank you to everyone. If you don't know, our community is completely, all the content that you see, or all the races, or all the organization part, anything that you see that is coming out of this community is completely done by the members of this community, and we all are not any professional in any of these fields, but yeah, definitely these people are taking time out of their lives, and trying to get most of the reach that this community can get in this world, and we can reach out to more and more Indians in due process, definitely. So regarding the lobby, so we are gonna have 2 lobbies if I'm not wrong, and since I am only one streamer and we can stream only once, so we will be switching to and fro between the lobbies. Obviously, as I said, the race format will be 18 minutes quali, followed by a 100-minute race. Also, a tricky thing is that our drivers had absolutely no idea about the track till the very last moment. That I think they were told, like, pretty much at the same time we streamers were told about it. And also that the weather is a very big variability which has not been disclosed yet to even me as well. So it will be a great thing to see what our coordinators have decided to put our drivers through today in today's race. But before going forward with that, let's just have a look at the track which we are gonna race today, that is Silverstone, and have a look at the hot lap that was given to us by our very own Casey, who does not play this game much now, but he is still in our hearts. So just remembering the old members who helped us get till here, and we'll go on board a hot lap with Casey.
Temple of Speed, and today we are going around this fantastic historic circuit with our very own not so Masoom. Starting.
Okay, sorry about that. I think a wrong hot lap was downloaded, or I did not, select that correct hot lap. But you can fix that within no time because I am a professional streamer. Please don't tell this to anyone.
Expect more such bloopers in today's race because. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I expect more such bloopers because I think it's gonna be a very tiring 2.5 hours.
Yes, indeed.
And we are going to go out of our minds. We're going to get completely exhausted. But do stick with us. We have a lot of action in store for you guys, and definitely do celebrate with us. It's going to be really, really awesome. We might just talk about how the past couple of years went. Can
That
get
will be
to
most
know
of
our
the race,
first
you know.
experience just before the race starts, and yeah, just tune in with us so that we can give you some insights of how this last couple of years went.
Yes, and I have managed to fix the hot lap, so we will go to the hot lap now with on board with Casey.
And we're all set to go across the Silverstone circuit and see how it is you do a hot lap around here. Onto the start-finish straight as you get ready to encounter Abby, the flat-out right-hander T1. Through Abby, now through the left-hand turn of Farm. As you brake at turn 3, a late apex slightly, which then shoots you onto turn 4 of Arena. Exiting out of Arena, it's important that you get onto the throttle as quickly as you can because that determines how much speed you take through this first DRS section of the Wellington Straight before having to brake at turn 6 Brooklands, taking a very late left apex over there as the car shoots itself out of Luffield. As you can see, jumping out of Luffield, then onto Whitcourt, Casey getting massive oversteer through there. Like most esport drivers, we stick to the right-hand side as much as we can. Now through the fast right-hander of Cops, which then sets the car for the 3 most beautiful corners of this track. Jumping through Maggots, turn 10, 11, 12 and 13. These are the Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel complex. As you see, we are jumping out of Chapel, getting onto the DRS straight of DRS zone of Hanger Straight. And this is the massive overtaking zone because a lot of drivers are going to determine their strategy. Talk to Jeff through this section before Stowe. As you can see, the car is going through Stowe right now. Casey not taking too much advantage of the track limits on the left. Locking up hard through Vale, turn 16 as the car shoots itself out of Club again. And this is how you pretty much take a lap across the Silverstone circuit, and Casey shows us how to get that done.
Okay, while we were seeing the hot lap, we are already into the race, and Collie is going on right now, and Collie is wet.
This is interesting. It's going to definitely dry up in the end, but by the end of the session. But yeah, people are just trying to get their experience of the wet tires, just getting to know the track. Because I'm definitely sure some people are just trying not driving for the first time, but at least driving in their 100% rate for the first time, which is going to be a fantastic experience for them. And yeah, there are some runners here. Let's just go along the grid, shall we? One by one.
Yes, I think we have this is again for our audience. This is our lobby 1 which we are running. We do have 2 lobbies running today. So lobby 1 is consisting of mostly the top tier drivers. Kind of a bit of separation in the pace we have done, but not a lot. We have kept some of the quick drivers with our super quick drivers as well, because they also will have some experience with driving with the top of the league, the top of the drivers that we have to offer, and one of them being Maranello Baby, who is currently sitting in the pits, probably gonna top the charts.
Welcome back. Welcome back, boys. He has been driving after like a whole couple of months, and it's going to be a really interesting experience, and to see if he's still on the pace after being away from this game for around a couple of months. So yeah, do keep a close eye on Marina Baby and his pace today.
I'm pretty sure he's on a new wheel, if I'm not wrong, right? He's not used to this
Yes,
wheel as
he is.
well.
He is.
So
He has moved recently and definitely
yeah.
for a new wheel. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's why I said the more of a reason to keep an eye on his pace.
Yes, but currently it seems like Helium is topping the charts with a 136.4. Definitely, as we saw from the weather prediction, that maybe after 5 minutes it might be time for the dries, because I do not see any new rain falling down, and whatever I think is left is the wetness that is left on the track, which will definitely get drier as more and more drivers are driving on this, and maybe that's why we see more than half of the field just waiting in the pits or just chilling around, because the times are expected to improve. But going through the field, Helium just now put in a time of 136.4, followed by Kimrai with a 136.9, followed by Chicken with a 137.089 on those intermediate tires, which seem to be struggling a lot currently, but P4 is currently Electrip with a 137.4, again Cryptid with 137.5, Streeter with 137.5, BK19 137.7, Harry Rocks 137.9, Tuajin 138.3, and Myth with a 141.9.
Yep, we see a mix of teams. Definitely, people have gone through an array of teams, and yeah, I have a question for you, Dipanshu.
Yes.
Let's see what your answer is.
Yes,
If
sir.
you were driving today, would you have gone flat out, or would you have just simply tried to take this chill? Because it's a very important question for the audience.
I would have taken it chill, honestly speaking. Like, at least in the initial moments, I definitely would have taken it chill. Maybe as the race was progressing, I would kind of get into it, and if I was in some spicy battle with someone, then definitely I would be trying to, have some action with that person, as we see Myth locking up all his tires, kind of, at least both of his front tires. But yeah, we do have a couple of soft runners, so do you think it's the right time for the softs?
I don't think so. There's still a lot of spray coming out of the tires, and I think in a couple of laps, I would say give it like 2 minutes, and definitely the track will be not ready for softs, but I think that will take them over the crossover point, where I think the soft tires will be faster than the inters.
Yeah, it seems like the last 1 or 2 laps that these drivers will be the most crucial, as we see Myth almost losing his car with the absolutely fantastic camera provided to us by Codemasters.
They never fail to surprise us to do this.
Indeed, a couple has gone quickest with a 135.3 on the inters, definitely, but we do have a couple of soft runners coming out and are on their outlap. Let's go on both them and let's just have a look how they are faring in this condition.
Looks quite dry through the middle sector. I mean, you can see the shine on the surface of the tarmac, so maybe there is a definitive dry line formed already. So I think people like Kimrai and who are the others, Scripted and Dwajin, will definitely try to exploit the early stages. But do remember, it's still 7 minutes to go. People can just switch over their tires and just lower the fuel and just set a blistering time at the end of the session. So all the time set right now, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, and will definitely be the provisional pole.
Yeah, as people say that the track is right now greasy, you can say that, and it will be really challenging to still get the maximum grip that you wanted on this track. So the times won't be as quick as possible, but definitely the times will improve as the track is improving. As we see Kimrai completely mounting the inside curb. In other games you would be thrown off because that is a huge sausage curb, but somehow he manages to keep it on track without much of a disturbance.
Yeah, you don't even need to go to a different genre or different game, because as a 2021 you cannot take these curbs at all.
Yes.
And it's definitely interesting to see how these drivers transition into the next game, because they're definitely up for a huge surprise if they just hop on the new game for the first time.
Yes, indeed. And looking at the sky, it seems like the sky is opening up. We might even see a ray of sunshine coming. Yes, there it is. So the conditions are just drastically changing from rainy in the beginning to almost full sunny towards the end. And that would mean that the track would dry up even quicker if the sun comes out.
it definitely looks like the clouds have just separated completely, and it's like, and this, it didn't even go to overcast, it just directly went to clear. And as we see, that's what do you call, not unrealistic graphics, weather effects, that's clear. But
Yes.
yeah, as Kimbra crosses the line and doesn't go on pole.
No, he
Or
goes.
does he?
He goes.
There was a little bit of a
Yes.
delay, and I thought, how is that possible? But yeah, 25-4. It's
Not a
okay
bad.
lap.
Yeah, it's not a bad
I mean,
lap.
unless you are sweating here, it will not be in the 24s or
Yeah.
23s. I mean, of course, 23s is a far shot, but I think people, I'll be surprised to see maybe low 24s with people just not taking this as seriously as they would take a league race. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
pretty
we'll be
sure
interested
I'm
to see.
expecting somewhere in 124 lows to be the fastest time. And as you can see, there is this thing that has got stuck. It's showing on the bottom helium as the fastest lap since a very long time.
I think you can just pause on pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should solve.
Now
Yeah.
it's Kimrai, so I hope that it goes off. Or Pata Challa, now the Kimrai is stuck on that. But yeah, the first
Glitch
time.
number 2.
Yes, the first few laps by one, these people, Cryptid, I think, was not able to set a time there, and kind of is still having his old time. Let me just turn on track map, and so that I can have a better picture of who is about to cross the line. We do have Babaji also on his out lap on the soft tires. Kimrai setting fastest, sector 2. Maybe not. Our telemetry will confirm that because the game does not tell it properly. So
Yep, as he just goes into the Vale chicane, mounts the curve, like gets on the curve in the first part. Second part, does it pretty well. There's definitely more traction at the start of the session as scripted goes P2 with that time. 26.8. A huge difference from P1 to P2. What do you think happened there?
I think it comes down to Kimrai being a quicker driver in general, because we all know that Kimrai was in tier 1 in the last season and Cryptid was in tier 2. So some pace difference definitely there. Streeter slotting in P2 right now. And BK19 in P3 on the soft tires. So a lot of times coming out currently on the soft tires. A lot of people starting their hot laps as well on the soft tires. So definitely a improved time would be shown on the board soon enough.
Do you expect any medium runners with the 100% race? With the 100% race, because I think there will be different strategies that's going to come up if the race is going to be dry. Because I think these guys don't have an in detail view of the weather forecast, although the audience did see at the start of this stream. But yeah, what do you think? Any medium runners if it doesn't rain at the beginning?
If it doesn't rain in the beginning, then we can see medium runners. But looking at the timetable on the left, it seems like it's all softs. And I think in the initial telemetry graphics that we saw, we did see the session start to be full rain. So I'm pretty sure that all these drivers will be qualifying on the soft tires. And regarding the the delay between the person crossing the line and the time actually updating, they are just trying to mimic the real life. Even in real life you don't get it instant, so why should they give you instant? As Kapil crosses the line, but to start his hot lap on the soft tires, just 2 minutes left in the session, goes really deep there. Completely missing the apex there.
Yeah, let's just follow him around the lap as he enters the Wellington straight. The IRS open. He'll try to get as fast as possible on the straight. Let's break just after the 50-meter board, or on the 50-meter board on this game, and gets a beautiful apex there. There's a double apex corner. Missed the entry part, and let's just yeet yourself out. Excuse my language. Out of the corner. Onto the place where there's a lot of controversies happening this year, but we move on. Going on to Cobbs, exit of Cobbs, nails the apex, nails the exit. Now into the first part of Beckett's exit, and enters Beckett's second part of Beckett's. There's a little bit of oversteer there. Takes Chapel beautifully and sets a purple middle sector, but we know on the last game that everyone used to set purple middle sector, if my memory is right.
If you are seeing it in the telemetry, then it's definitely correct.
Yeah, so it is purple sector. Then as he enters the final part of the lap, misses the first part of the Vale chicane. Second chicane, he takes it perfectly. As he rounds up the lap to set a 1 minute 24.8, the first person to go on 1 minute 24s, and That's a beautiful lap from Kapil, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And as he was coming down the final chicane, we just saw the wreckage of Helium. I think he lost it on the, what is the corner name after the second DRS straight? Yeah,
Stowe.
Stowe.
Stowe,
Yes. So I think he lost it on the exit of Stowe, and that was his quali over there, and he has retired from the session with a 136.4. If everyone is able to set a time on this grid, he might go really down.
I think sorry to cut you off. I think Kapil is going for a second push lap. What
I
do you
don't think
Because
so.
he
Just
said a
back-
purple first sector. That's
Did
what
he?
I'm saying. Yes, he did set a purple first sector. As I think that's
No,
invalid.
that's
No.
not invalidation for some reason. So he is still
And
carrying
somehow
on.
his purple sector, turned into yellow. So yep.
Okay. No, that might have
Definitely
happened
worth
because someone else would have gone quicker than Kapil in the first sector by the time we went.
He did set a second purple sector now. So yeah, definitely. Let's just follow him over. Like it still didn't invalidate him.
Yeah, how is this man getting around invalidation? Streeter ahead is also about to cross the line, but will be starting his lap. But Kapil is about to finish his lap. He is pushing
Think
to
he
the max,
slowed down.
but no.
Nope.
I think he crossed the line just enough, and he can go for one more lap if he wants to, which he is doing. Yes, he is doing that.
He did invalidate now.
Okay. I have
This
no
is definitely
idea.
weird. But yeah, I think Manala Baby is on a lap. If I'm not wrong.
Is he though? Yes, he is.
He's on mediums, and I mean I don't know if he saw the forecast at the beginning, but he's going to be in for a surprise if he missed the beginning part.
Yes, indeed. Plus, it's Maranello, baby. He doesn't need to, need those soft tires, man.
What would be the
Soft
funniest
tires
part if he goes on pole?
Yes,
Even though he was on
exactly.
medium, that will be setting a big no you to the entire grid.
Look at that,
Yeah.
no understeer through the maggots and bigots section coming up to Stove. Let's see, but it's invalidated.
He has invalidated.
Yeah, so,
Oh yeah, he did.
so I think we
Yeah.
will ignore him. He will be starting from the back of the grid looking for some action probably, and he shall receive some action in the race. We have only Streeter who is yet to complete his lap, is on a valid lap currently. Let's see if he can set a time, if he can improve on his time. That's the bigger part.
Takes it quite good at the final sector. No wheel spin there, and as he rounds up the final corner and goes P4 with that. A good
He
effort
did
from
not
him.
improve on his time. He was 126.0
Okay.
before itself. So Kapil is starting on pole position today in our first lobby with a time of 124.8. 125.4 was the second position time managed by Kimrai, and P3 was taken by AB17 with a 125.5. Streeter in P4 with a 125.6. P5 by BK19 with a 126 something I did not see, but we'll have the full timing sheets in front of you right now in some time, and we will go through top 10. So as I was telling, BK19 in P5 with a 126.0. Dwajin Streeter did improve his time and set a 125.6, which did not update in the game at that instant, but now we have his final time. P5 in by BK19 with a 126.0, P6 by Dwajin with a 126.3, and P7 by Electric with a 126.5, P8 by Cryptid with a 126.8, P9 by, I'm not sure who this man is, I'm seeing his name for the first time, but with a time of 127.3. P10 Helium, unfortunate, he was on his soft run but crashed on the exit of Stove and will be starting in P10.
I'll tell you the name which you didn't say is Thermo.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the Thermo is here. I forgot that he keeps changing his name, but do you think we should go to the other lobby and see
I'm
the...
not going to. It's just as a reminder. I'm not going to spell that or pronunciate that name.
Yes,
because
we are
it's
just gonna
definitely
say Thermo,
yeah.
Okay, let's just
Nice try,
go
Thermo, nice
over
try.
to the second lobby, I believe. Like, we can have a look at what those people are up to currently.
Are you sure? It might not mess this grid up if you leave during the loading time.
Technically, I'm not the lobby host, so hopefully it does not mess it up. I'm just the spectator. Let's see.
Okay.
We did
Oh,
load
boy.
in, but it's stuck at 0.008.
Do you want to watch the start and then go? Because I think we might miss it if we.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
is
sure
also
if
true.
I'm
I
not sure if the other lobby is ready for our entry. If you just come say it that way.
but I'm also not sure that whether there is a formation lap. I think there is a formation
There
lap.
is, there
Yeah.
is, there is.
So we could go and come back quickly, but we can risk
I
missing
think
the
we'll just
start.
stay it for
Yeah.
the first 3 laps and then
Yeah, we'll
because I
stay
think
here for the first 3 laps and then go.
because I
That's
feel that lobby started a bit later. I think it should be enough
yeah, I
from
think
the
we can
starting grid. We can
catch.
make out.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can catch from the starting grid. But yeah, formation lap underway. It seems like Kim Rai just decided to pull off on the formation lap, and as expected, it's completely drenched. Fully boat experience you can get here. Myth already being disqualified from the formation lap for doing something which we cannot see right now, but definitely a full boat play right there. You know, the track is just. I'm not sure if you would drive in the real race in this conditions.
This is definitely like a thunderstorm down on the track right now because it's typical British weather right now. And
Yes.
uh, do wait for this because I think we have a lot of variable weather in store for us.
Yes.
We are not sure about it as you. We are as blind as you going into the race, but.
Wink, wink.
This is definitely going to be interesting with people trying to make the best out of the strategies, picking at the perfect laps, and of course enjoying each and every lap because it's just a celebratory race. I hope that the sporting spirit of the racing is there and people just don't push each other off as we normally don't allow it in this league as first in any league.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we're going into the final sector and Kapil is leading. Yes.
Kapil should lead. He will take the leading position, but right now it seems like in the formation lap, Kim Rai is just shot forward and Kapil is just holding back. But talking about the strategy that the game is showing, completely throw that out of the drain and we shall not talk about it. But talking about the tricky corners, corner 1, it's anyways tricky in the drives when the race starts. In wets, I just don't want to think anything bad will happen to our drivers. But another corner which will be tricky, especially in these conditions, will be the controversial corner that we are going since the last weekend after the incident between Hamilton and Max Verstappen. So that also can be a tricky position, especially if some driver decides to send it down the inside on that corner in this condition. So I hope that people are a bit more cautious because it is a 100% race, 52 laps to go. You don't need to make a move in the first lap, and definitely changing conditions are coming and you can definitely change your tires as well. For some reason I'm not getting the lights, so we will assume that the lights are out now.
And it's lights out. No idea what happened, but I think it's a very good start from the top captain. Kim Rai takes the lead, going into the first corner, and what a beautiful start from the AlphaTauri driver. And Kapil has to settle for second place there. And as we see, Streeter in P3, but the leaderboard hasn't changed, so we will just assume that he's in P3 right now and move on as. Yep, I don't know what's going on at the back because I think we don't have a view of what's happening. As I think the lobby, as the race has been pretty civil at the start. No one has taken unnecessary risk, and yeah, it's Kim Rai leading, followed by Kapil who has dropped down one position, and Streeter already has moved up. As we see, Cryptid falling down the order. Is there some issues? No, it's just an overtake by the Red Bull driver. As
full sideways drifting and rear-ending by Helium and Dwajin there, but 3 cars going side by side into that corner. Let's see how it goes. We see Helium going really wide and coming back on the track and kind of sort of collecting Dwajin, but somehow keeping it, still managing to keep his car on the track.
You have to do know that the cars have a shit ton of fuel, sorry for my language, on board, and these wet conditions are definitely horrid for these drivers, but definitely they'll try to make the best use of it, not slide too much, not make the tires suffer as much as they more than they want. And yeah, I think it's been a quite good start, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a quite good start. No one has died in this race. I only see Electric who has lost a lot of positions, and we see someone go yeet on the side in the background. That would be the Williams of chicken right there. Did he lose it on his own? It seemed like he lost it on his own.
I think I did. Yeah, that's it. he was extremely lucky not to collect anyone, because I
Yeah.
think he was on the racing line when he was completely perpendicular to the racing line. So
Yeah.
he should be counting his chickens there.
As Mara is about to make a move on Thermo on the
Thermo.
inside. Yeah, I just
I'll
remembered
just
that.
remind you of the moment.
Yes. Seemed
Yeah.
like Mara went
But-
really wide, but still Thermo did not capitalize on that.
That was a huge tank slapper at the exit of just the corner there, and as we see Myth trying to send it down the inside of Thermo. Good close racing. Thermo is being pushed wide a little bit. He still pokes his nose at the exit of Luffield, and yes, they go side by side. Myth still holding the racing line, and he makes the overtake done.
Yeah, Myth gets the overtake done, but that was a brilliant racing by Thermo. You know, he has improved a lot over the ages and over the seasons, I would say. Up ahead, we can
Yep.
see Maranello Baby lining a move on the Gene, and even Kapil is within a second of the race leader. The leaderboard on the left is completely glitched, so I have no idea about the times because Mara is definitely not 5 tenths behind Dwajin. That much I can say for sure.
Yep, and he gets a much better exit and sends it down the inside on Stowe, and yeah, another place done. He has
Ooh.
moved up 7 positions, and was that lag or did he actually?
Nah,
lose it
I
at the
think he
exit?
actually lost his car. Right now, two guys going side by side. Three actually. Myth is trying to capitalize on the compromised line of Dwajin, and which he will do. Very well do. But Dwajin is still there, and
He would
that's
not
why.
want to be there on that part of the track because it's definitely a lot wetter than what is on the racing line.
Yes. And especially if it was some other game like ACC, that would have been pretty much death for Myth there.
Yep, I think Dwajin is just pushing Myth through the corners. I think his tires have definitely picked up extra water, and
Ooh!
oh my god! As we talk about how good Thermo is, he just sends it one down the inside.
Completely
My man has-
shoves
Yeah.
his car there, but it seems like Thermo is running low on ERS for some reason. I'm also not sure, but right now it seems like he is trying to battle with Dwajin and try to get
Ooh.
his position back.
As his battle continues, we have intermediate tires predicted to be the fastest tire in 5 minutes. So yeah, definitely the rain is going to slow down, or the rain is going to get a lot lighter in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, indeed. We see Electripo is struggling a lot and has just left the pack currently, but seems like Thermo and Dwajin are going at it again and again and again. So,
Yeah.
indeed, something
I think
to
the
have.
top 4 are quite close, don't you think?
Yeah, the top
all four
four
of them have
is
been similar
within a
packs, yeah.
second. Yeah. Especially Kapil, he seems like really close, and even Myth
I think
and
he
Mara.
might make a move soon.
Let's
He might make
go
a
on
move soon.
board. No, he is still very far off, and I think there is not much pace difference as there is some side by side going between Helium and Mara right now. Mara on the inside to the last chicane.
Locks up. Are they ghosting through each other? Because I feel they were on the same piece of tarmac when we were on off board.
There
I
might
don't know
be
what's
some
going
kind
on,
of
but-
ghosting going on, but yeah, it seems like Mara has just gotten the move done behind as well. It seems like Babaji is trying to get some move done. Babaji already getting a 3-second penalty there for some reason.
Helium
you know-
has lost the left wing plate, so definitely not ideal for him, as he's losing ground from the top pack. And yep, and Mara, as we see Mara sliding through the deck corner, beautiful to watch, but definitely not good for his rear tires.
The engine RPM is glitched on most of these people, and I am getting annoyed. So maybe this is the good time to switch to other lobbies because we pretty much know the outcome of this battle. Mara is gonna overtake both of them. We do have a yellow flag back. It's from Chicken Nose. Almost he lost his car there again.
Mara saves it, and Myth trying to overtake 2 cars at once, and Dope just has to settle for overtaking Helium. And yeah, we should definitely move lobbies before the rain, before they come in for winters. I think
Yes,
we can
indeed.
have, or should we do it after winters? What do you think? Because it's
I think we
it's-
should
it's gonna
switch.
settle down.
You know, the other
Okay,
lobby people
let's-
will give a big complaint to me telling that why wasn't I shown on the stream.
Definitely, you're much more of a management person than me,
Yes.
but yeah, let's go. We have no issues with that. But yeah, it was definitely hotting up because I think right now, when the rain lightens, people are going to come in for Inter tires, and yeah, it's good. Do wait, guys. Sorry for edging you, but yeah, let's go to the other lobby and show some love to the drivers as well.
Yes, let's try to join on them. I think Abhi70 is in their lobby and not this lobby. I hope so. I did not join the same lobby again. I should have just
think
picked
not.
someone, who was definitely in the second lobby. I think second lobby host.
I think
was-
Tanish is in the second lobby as well, so we could have picked him.
Oh, Tanish is in the
if he's-
second lobby.
I'm not sure if
Okay.
he's racing though. I'm not 100% sure. But
Ah,
yeah,
yes,
I
I
think-
am joining the same lobby again. Vinay
yes.
is definitely in that lobby, so let's go to Vinay.
yeah,
My game
As
seems to be
actually-
taking a lot of time to
What-
do anything as possible. That
Okay.
happened because I went into the couple lobby, so
yeah, I think your telemetry is just showing
Yeah.
everything again, so that's fine. You do ignore the guys. Do ignore the top part as this is definitely up. I mean, if you want to see, because that is a beautiful telemetry right there. Do watch out for upgrades. I think I'm not. Let's not promise anything, but we might have some in the pipeline. We'll see.
Yes,
What-
we will definitely see as the new game comes around with the new damage models as well. So
Yep, I think they have also started the race. Yeah,
Yes.
they're also 5 laps down. As far as I know, both have similar weather settings, so we might be seeing the same race. Might be.
yeah, so now we have that clarified, so we can plan accordingly to switch between the lobbies. But yeah, coming here we only have 12 people
Oh
in
yeah,
this lobby.
perfect timing.
Yes, people are already pitting for them Inters. When I say people, it's only Tanish who has decided to go into the pits for the Inters. No intervals yet. We will have the interval soon. But looking at this lobby is very much spaced out. Like I see people in literally Narnia, one person and someone else somewhere else. What
don't-
is going
sorry
on?
Sorry for cutting off. I think why don't we just see the race director before telling what the action is, because I think we can see what the starting order was in that. If you see the race director, yeah, so-
grid.
yeah. So I think I think Kuberabi was on pole,
Yes.
and Assassin was P2.
Mm.
Griffin has dropped from third position to all the way seventh. So yeah, he must have had a bad start as Mad Dog Abhi was I think Abhi 70.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I'm not.
Abhi
I think
20,
Abhi
I
70.
think. No,
Abhi
this
20.
is Abhi 20.
Yeah. So he had jumped 2 places. I mean, talking about jumping, I think the real CCV has done a madness of the first stint, and yeah, he has jumped up a lot of places. And yeah, this looks like this lobby is not as packed as the other lobby that we were in, but yeah, I think yeah, people have done quite good, and let's just carry on with the on-track action right now.
Yeah, it seems like this lobby is more spaced out because I do not see anyone really close to each other. I am not sure what happened. Maybe they got the setups wrong or something, but it seems like the lobby is pretty much spaced out. But yeah, it's pretty sure that a lot of these drivers thought that enters this is the right condition for the inters, and a lot of them have gone in except the top 4. So right now the top 4 will start going into the pits for their inters, and we will see if Uday actually gets the first place in this race, being on the inters and being like around 20-30 seconds behind the SSJ Assassin. I don't think so he will be able to get that done, so I think it's
No, I don't think it will be close.
yeah, I don't think so. Maybe he will get 1 or 2 positions. Maybe he will get the jump on real CCV or someone, but I don't think so. It will be a big jump. But as
So when we jumped on Tanish, I think Tanish was quite far down. What do you think?
yeah,
was
Tanish
not-
was in P last, but currently he is sitting in P10. And we all know that he is quick, he is fast, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna come back to this up the field. And I think the whole reason why he is in this lobby is because of hosting this lobby, and he's just taking it chill, trying to teach these people
That's
somewhere.
props to him, bro.
Yeah.
He has taken the hit and definitely done good for the community. Of course, as we talked about people's hard work, Tanish has done an incredible job hosting this. I think he was one of the not the solo ones, but I think he has done an incredible job in coordinating everything. And yeah, big props to him for getting everything all together, getting the grid together. And yeah,
Yeah,
Kudos.
honestly speaking, he did 90% of the work, and only some work was done by the others. But yeah, indeed, a great job in managing the league, managing this race, and coming up with this race, and even organizing this race, so that everyone gets a chance to race for maybe one last time on this game. As we see Mad Dog Abi being really close to P2 there, and we also have the real CCV really close to the Cuber Abi behind the pack. We also have Pickle Rick really close to Noob Potato as well in P12. So, there are a bunch of battles that are going on between 2-3 people, and we can just have a look at what these people have to show.
Yep. Okay, so we have a little bit of lull in the action, I would say, as it seems to be quite stretched out. The field is quite stretched out. I have one or two questions. Maybe they'll be spaced out for, of course, the audience. You guys can type your answers. If you know the answer to the question that I'm going to ask, I'll ask Dipanshu, my co-commentator, as well, if we can come up with the answer without seeing. And yeah, so guys.
Before you do that, SD,
Yep.
just a quick update from the other race.
Yep.
There was a quick VSC, thanks to yours truly. And, yeah, that was fun. Game glitched out, pulled me into the pit wall randomly, but it was okay. So it was a quick VSC. A lot of cars, and we had just had a change of wet to inters, so a lot of cars have pitted, and a lot of cars are spinning. So wet tires are almost undrivable right now.
Okay. Yep, we missed the action, but
we literally switched to this lobby like one lap before, because we saw that
we were
there.
definitely. We were looking forward to your comeback drive from the. Of course, it's.
No. So
the
Mit and I were coming through the field together. I was up to P6 or P7, and I think that's when it happened. But it was fun while it lasted.
I'm pretty sure you were behind KG and one more driver when we last left.
I had just overtaken Helium and Christian.
Yeah, we did capture that, and
yeah.
after that we switched to this lobby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'll hold on to the trivia question for some time. We might hop on to that lobby and then I'll start. But yeah, so yeah, definitely some important info coming out from the other lobby. And yeah, do you want to switch over, Dipanshu, or do you want to stick around for some time?
We will switch over. Anyways, nothing much going on in this lobby. Field is pretty spaced out there. I'm pretty sure the field is still packed up. So we'll go to that lobby for some time. Till then, you can ask your trivia question, because I'm pretty sure it will take
definitely.
ages.
I will take it. So, in the audience, if someone knows, because I'm not sure if you guys were here, but if any one of you knows the number of people we started our first season F1 with, if any one of you knows the answer,
am I allowed to answer?
No.
No. I would. The question is only to Dipanshu and the audience. Dipanshu, you can be ready with the answer, but I'll ask you a little bit later once some people have.
I have absolutely no idea about this, so I'm just gonna say maybe 8. Just a random throwout number.
No comment from me. Let's see if anyone from the audience gets it. But yeah, it's definitely not a common knowledge. I'm not sure if anyone knows, because I think all our audience is pretty new. But yeah, it'll be really interesting, and really, I'll be surprised if anyone can say it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people are gonna get it based on guessing, and since you
of course. Yes.
Since you are organizing this trivia, what will the winner get? You never said that.
I mean, we do give out a lot of virtual cookies, so you can get that.
And Mara is also in the VC, so Mara will provide you special cookies.
What does that even mean?
That sounds a little suspect, but let's not.
Kapil setting the fastest time is running P1 in this lobby. The last time we left it, he was running P2 and Kimrai was running P1, but Kimrai has dropped a couple of positions. Everyone on the inters except Akash, who is running on the wet tires in P8 with 8 lap olds wet tires. Probably the condition is inters. We see Haas spun out. That will be Harry Rocks, who has lost his car in the third sector. Yes. And will try to go back on the track.
Oh my god, we missed a lot of action by the looks of it, because I think Kimrai has spun, if I'm not wrong, because I think he's quite far down. where he was.
We
compared
don't
to
know
the
whether
start
he
of the
spun
first
or whether he got into some incident with Kapil, because both were really close to each other. As we see Akash drifting and going to the left, cue the Tokyo drift music right there, and he has also died it there. So more claims of the intercondition. I'm not sure why this man has decided to stick to the wets for this long when the whole pack is
Yep.
on the inters.
So yeah, let's just keep hold on the action. I think I saw one person replying to the question, and he has said 5. But yeah, that's close. But no, I mean, we would have definitely not started a league with 5 people, because at least we would want 3 teams to be full. But you can take a second guess if you want. We are looking, but 5, it's close, but it's not far.
It
Not
is
too
in
far.
the single digits, but not that single digit.
Akash is having a terrible race. Meanwhile, he has spun again in the second sector, probably on the old start finish straight is where he spun. So right now it seems like Myth is again catching up to Streeter. Streeter, one of our veteran drivers. Was he there in the first season? Since we are talking about the first season.
I'm not. I think he was there, but he was not at the start. Not on
Ah.
the first couple of races. I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, because
I think Streeter joined end of season 1. Yes.
yeah, I think he was there in first season, but not at the beginning. If I'm not wrong, if I
Yeah.
remember properly.
So Harry has also decided to DNF, or has DNF. Either way, he is out of this race as well. So we are left with 14 drivers. Electric, who was running a lot behind, is trying to come back in this race and try to have some fun of his own. But right now, Kapil is just flying off. Myth will definitely try to catch Kapil in the next couple of laps as the conditions are improving. As we have our first slick runners, Akash. I'm not sure what he is planning to do. I can clearly see spray coming out of those intermediate tires.
That's a bold move. Yeah. That's a bold move from him. I'm assuming that he thinks that he gets an advantage, but I don't think the crossover point is still yet achieved. And yeah, we will see how it turns. Maybe he'll be the spinner of today. I don't know if that's even a word, but
Do you
it's
want
definitely a
to-
term, racing term.
So SD, do you fancy seeing someone getting tortured on the track? I will switch to Akash. if
I
you-
definitely do not fancy torture. It should not be a thing.
No, someone getting tortured on the track, dude. Let me complete my sentence.
Okay, so is the torture fancy or is the person who's getting tortured fancy?
That's a tricky question.
Question is, does it matter?
The thing is, if I say the person, then I will get a big retaliation. If I say the torture, then also I will get a big retaliation. So I choose not to answer.
I think he heard us and he left the session. So
Yeah.
let's not make any other people leave the session.
I think he was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
let the AI drive for some time, it will all be fine till it becomes dry, and then he will take over.
And he spun in sector 1.
Kimbra has also left. So I mean, is there a lobby glitch, or is this just people being unfortunate?
People being unfortunate. Speaking of people being unfortunate, Babaji, whom we are on board. Okay. I should
what a
really tame my words. As soon as I was Babaji, and he goes for a complete drift.
That was a beautiful save, though. I mean, as we call it a save, call it a show for us, but yeah, that was really beautiful. It looks beautiful.
Yes, indeed. So Babaji having a streak of very bad luck in all the games that he plays, be it F1 2020, 21 or ACC. Especially having the luck of getting disconnected always. So hopefully he doesn't get that luck today. But right now, it seems like it's becoming dry, and people are thinking of pitting on to the dry. Especially the top 4 have just jumped into the pits for the set of slicks.
Yep, DRS has been enabled, and yeah, I think it's time for Rise, maybe at the end of this lap. And yeah, as for the question that I asked, I mean, Mara can back me up on this. I think it was 8 in the first race.
So I was correct, I
That
get a cookie.
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, but I think we went in with a 12-man what do you call, rostered, but I think
It was
only 8
11.
showed up in
It
the
was
first.
11 people. 11 people on the roster. 8 people who showed up.
Yeah, and there was controversy in the last lap as I got completely ruined by Gryphus, although I did keep the position.
As we
But
see
yeah,
a
that was-
series of cars being held up behind because Babaji was getting to tell everyone that he is there, as he is also getting held up. Not sure what is wrong with the lobby.
Oh
I
my
see
God,
5
it's-
cars in the pits just waiting to be released or
Oh
something.
my God! What is this? Why do you not
Okay,
surprise
he
me? Where
is
this
he's just gone. He's just gone. He's on the pit exit right now. So
So it's
basically,
just a glitch on your screen.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
As
okay.
Baba
Oh
goes on
God.
the grass, that was pretty much not a glitch there. 5
5
seconds for
penalty.
crossing the exit as well. So
Yeah, the track isn't 100% ready for one. He's fun.
almost took out Dwajin in the process. So yeah.
I think he just wanted tires which match his car. They definitely aren't ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
I
just
think-
wanted the colors to match. Babaji getting 3 seconds because this is not ACC. You cannot go across the white line. So
You don't get bonding here.
Let's go on board the battle for the lead because couples come out on medium tires, cold medium tires, and Myth is on a pair of fresh soft rubber. So Myth is going to be raring to get ahead of that Alpha because I'm pretty sure couples' target will be to go all the way to the wet stage, coming up in I think another half an hour or so.
yeah, you would have an idea about the weather of this session since you were in the race. So
Shit,
you
was I
will
not supposed to say that?
possibly, probably, but yeah, it's okay. Anyways, we now know that there is a wet stint that is gonna come up, and
No,
Myth is setting purple
just looking at
sectors.
the sky, it looks like it's gonna rain. I have no information.
Sure, that's a good defense there, Mara. Good save, you know.
The truth stands behind me.
Yes. It seems like I'm pretty sure that Myth will have the pace, but Kapil will have the urge to defend till his death. That's what Kapil drives with. So we'll see what these two people do in the next couple of laps. That we see Myth able to take those corners pretty beautifully, but he did manage to get a 3-second penalty. The RPM glitch is killing me, so we will go on the broadcast mode. We do have another battle spicing up in P6 and P7 between Chicken and Abhi, both tier 2 drivers from the last season. So we'll go to that battle as well as soon as we see this battle completed, because Myth is setting purple laps after purple laps as he sets another fastest lap of the session.
Well, I
Myth
guess
will definitely-
everyone. I think we'll have a string of fastest laps considering the track is just ramping up more and more right now.
Especially considering that a couple of people are on the soft tires, so definitely they will be the ones who will be putting the fastest lap as he goes on the inside of Kapil with DRS assisted. Kapil still hanging there. Will he be able to? Yes, he does clear it on the outside. So Myth moves up one position with the superior grip of his soft tires. So since you know the the weather of this race rather, so was softs a good bet, or was mediums a good bet for
I
going
have
out?
no idea whether the weather is going to come too late or whether it's going to come to affect another wet stint. That's not something I'm well aware of. Also, I may have gone on a dry strategy on a dry setup because I wasn't paying attention. All I know is that there is rain coming towards the end because of what they told me on VC earlier. So let's hope that let's hope Myth's going for a slightly more exciting strategy of, let's say, a soft to soft, so that we can see a lot of overtakes over the course of the next maybe 35 or 36 odd laps.
Yes, indeed, it can become a bit boring for us in the commentary box if that does not happen.
I'm pretty sure the wet tires can go about 21 to 22 laps. I mean, the soft tires can go about 21 to 22 laps. But the operating range in terms of the pace advantage you should have over Couple is probably going to die out around lap 13 or so. So might be prudent to go for that 2 stop, go on to another set of soft tires instead of trying to stretch them till wet, the inters. It definitely won't be wet tires towards the end. It most probably will be inters.
And I'm pretty sure that Kapil is also planning for that, since he is sticking to the DRS of Myth there, so that he also gets pulled along with him.
Yeah, but 85% of this track is full throttle, so DRS is extremely OP over here. You can literally be a second slower than another car, but yet stick to their behind for a significant period of time. It's very, very tough to break DRS over here.
Yeah, indeed. We can clearly see that Myth is struggling to break the DRS as Kapil collects another 3 seconds, but pretty sure Myth has way more penalties. Yes, Myth has 9 seconds and Kapil has 3 seconds. These penalties will still keep on racking up. We are still only one third of the race done.
But as we know, these races, and I think all three of us have done 100% races before, and I think it's so mentally and physically exhausting to sit there and drive with full force feedback for for like 2 hours. And I think it's a testament. And I don't normally condone this because I believe the world's becoming a little too soft. But genuinely, whoever finishes this race is not everyone's a winner, but this is definitely an accomplishment.
Is there a safety car which I can't see?
Or I think it's being engineered artificially, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think they're trying to spice up the grid, if I'm not wrong. Definitely, it's quite gentleman of them.
Oh, Streeter was like, no gentleman's agreement for me. I am gone.
Oh my god, that's peak Streeter right there. just a big know you and just bye bye.
A lot of people are doing that. I think only Kapil and Myth are having that gentleman's agreement because I see everyone overtaking them and going.
I mean, it's not an agreement. I think they're trying to spice up the race for us, if I'm not wrong. Because I think, or there might have been some contact between them and AI might have been glitched. Who knows? I mean, at this moment, I just want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
No point of dude. That's the speed they're going through.
They are going very slow. I don't know what's happening because even for a engineered move, looks like this is following. I know, man. Ignore me. I think they just picked up.
Yeah, I think they were waiting for Helium to come close, and then they started off racing.
Oh.
So right now, Myth is going down the inside. The only action that we are getting to see here through Helium's POV. Kapil is still sticking to the inside, will turn to the outside, and now coming on to the Hamilton straight, which made Mara hate this track even more.
I retired, yes. Not because I'm low skill, but because of Hamilton.
Oh, Kapil has a huge tank slapper there at the exit of turn 1. And
are these two people planning to go side by side for the entire lap for some reason?
it looks cool. Definitely, I would give them that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's going to be entirely possible because I think we will just go to the controversial corner and someone is going to take each other out.
I think that's what they're planning. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. Babaji retired from the session. Did he retire on track? No, I think he retired in the pits. I think he has had enough of it.
Yeah, enough of it.
Oh, Kapil is using his overtake.
this is
Who will die? Oh, somehow Myth does not die, but exactly the same recreation.
Lewis Hamilton, watch and learn. Oh my god, that was quite good, bro. That was quite good. Good racing from them. Did not make contact, as it's not apparently it's not that common nowadays. But yeah. Since again down the inside of Stowe, brakes earlier, still goes side by side, and while Helium just makes a mockery of the corner and it just goes out wide. That's close. Yep.
How to fix the RPM glitch? I am googling. I am done with this RPM glitch.
You can. What you can do is you can. I think the only ways to fix it. I think is pause.
I tried that.
I'm not sure.
Multiple
I'm
times.
not sure. I cannot tell you that.
Oh, nah. It's still gone.
Okay, so let's. Okay, so as we see, the action has died a little bit. There's a little bit of a distance from those two, but
It's now
I just
induced
stopped
action
myself.
that is
Yeah.
going on.
I
It's
stopped myself
induced
like that.
action, you know. You see there, induced action.
Oh, that's so close, and couple just gets barged out of the way there. Tries to get the cutback line, gets a much better exit than Myth, and yeah, I think
Oh, this man
it's gonna
is
be
not
round two
RP
right now.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be round two, but I think he's not using his overtake. I think he's waiting for the hanger straight to get the move done. But I think judging by what these two have done in the past couple of laps, I think it's gonna be back and forth till the time Myth picks. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
We do have.
We're definitely up for it, won't we?
Okay, Kimrai has left the session, so.
Yeah, he has left the session long back. I think
Yeah.
when Akash left, I think it was there. But as we see couple closing, sending it down the inside of Myth at Stowe, but Myth holds the outside line. Oh, that was so close as couple gets a oversteer moment at the mid part of the corner, and yes, Helium sends down the inside of couple, which turns around the outside, and yep, that you're not overtaking around the outside there as Helium still sticks it. Couple gives him the room and yeah, gets the move done. Brilliant move from Helium.
Yeah, Helium was not in this agreement at all, so.
He's just making the most out of
Yeah.
what he's getting. So yeah.
We
Oh,
will
wow,
see
this is-
Helium chasing down Myth and Kapil also chasing down on Helium maybe. Let's just hop on to the other lobby. Maybe there
Yep.
is something some actual action going on there rather than forced
Yep.
action.
By the time we hop onto the other lobby, the trivia question number 2, I would like to ask our audience and Dipanshu, of course. You can also play with us. And yeah, so if you guys know, I don't want people to cheat here. I want the person, who has been here since beginning. Of course, you would say a person who has the most World's Constructors Championship under their belt.
Kapil.
I would want you. Okay. Might be. Mara has won most of the WDC, so of course you would think Mara has the championship. It can be. Who knows? But I know it. But do you think the audience knows it? So that's the question. So yeah, so our commentator has said Kapil. We will see if that's right or wrong. But if people watching, if you want to join in the action, do pop up in the name of the person you think has the most constructor championship. I do not want you guys to just go to the website and just check, because I think that will be just no fun at all. There's no fun in that. So,
Can
yeah.
we ask our website team to put down the website for some time?
No,
Take the
that's gonna be-
website down. There is migrating
we do
host
see
going on in second
Oh my God.
server, second session. So yeah.
That is not what we want to see, because I think migrating host here and if the lobby is glitched as 100% race is so difficult to just restart as. Oh my god. That
Did
is
they just
not
give
what
up
we want
on
to
the
see.
race?
Guys.
Question mark.
I think lobby 2 will not be rehosted, because I think hosting a 100% race and starting all over
It's
is
not possible.
very
dude.
difficult. Because it's already 9 p.m. and yeah, it's very difficult to
People
start
need
the
to
lobby.
have their dinner, which I'm having right now. So
Oh yeah, you're doing multitasking now, huh? Okay. I'm gonna try to catch you off guard on a moment where you have put food in your mouth.
You won't be able to because I am experienced in this. Did you know that almost all of my streams that I do I'm eating? So yeah.
Definitely not as what is going on? Is the lobby still there?
I have no clue. Let's try rejoining it and see what the game
Because it
has
did
done.
show the lobby still being there. What is going on? The
We
telemetry
are
is going haywire. That's what I can tell you. But
We are
yeah,
getting
what
pushed
is-
into the lobby right now.
So did we just get abandoned lobby? What happened there?
Codemasters happened, my friend. Codemasters with F1 2020 happened.
Oh yeah, the lobby is still up. So that's very good to see. That's really good to see.
And we do not have any
And-
battles going on. Okay. Let's just stay on
Field is
board
quite
Cuber
spread.
Abi and criticize his driving. I'm just kidding, my friend.
Let's not criticize his driving,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, let's not be mean.
So this
yeah, I
is
think-
one of the drivers from Tier 3 who was there since the beginning of the Tier 3, and I still remember the day he joined, the day we started Tier 3, and we could literally see these people struggling. He did move on from a keyboard to a wheel, which he is driving on right now, but look at those, most of the lines are pretty much correct, except, occasional missing of the apex, but the improvement again for our audience. These were the drivers who were way off pace, somewhere in the 126, 127s in hot lap on around this track, and to see them come up so much in just one season is a really great thing to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I think from your personal perspective, you would always want to be on the upper trend.
Yes.
In personal experience, I moved from a keyboard to a controller to a wheel, and I think I would not want to be in a position where I move from a keyboard to a wheel, because it's a very weird experience, as we see Cuber will be backing out from that move, which is very good of him. But yeah, I think coming back to the point, I think it's a very big step, because I think you're not used to moving your hands that much. You're not used to the pedals. You're not used to the wheel, turning of the wheel, how much to turn, when to brake, the feeling of pedals. Everything is completely different ball game when you consider a wheel compared to a keyboard. But yeah, I'm really happy that he has improved. He has some improvement to show, and yeah, I'm really excited for how fast he can get on the next game.
Yes, indeed. A lot of these drivers in this lobby are coming straight from Tier 3 right now. I'm not sure about Uday, but I think I saw his name in one time in the Tier 3 race as well. So most of the people in this lobby, especially the one who is leading this race, SSJ Assassin, was also a Tier 3 driver. He joined with us after a couple of rounds were over in the previous season, and now he is kind of stuck to us and is driving really well in today's race. 16 seconds clear of P2, guys. So really driving well. And the main aim of our community being, rather than just organizing the races, the main aim is to help to improve these drivers racing, and hopefully to see them one day in that top tier which these all drivers aim to achieve.
Yep, I think that's the goal for any racer here. And I just want to ask you, is it related to Tanish in any way? Because I think I have seen the .ag97 beside Tanish's name as well before. So, well, I think it might be some related to Tanish.
Does Tanish have a brother? Conspiracy.
I mean, I was going to call nepotism, but he's not a son. Not let's carry on.
Hear me out. If they both are related, what if Tanish exchanged his account with Uday, and Uday is actually being driven by Tanish?
I would say he's
and Tanish is being driven by Uday. That explains the slowness that we see from Tanish. He is pretty much a lap down. So
well, you can't count anything out. We saw a professional driver asking a sim racer to race for him. So we would definitely not count such allegations out. But yeah, I would rather think he's one of his friends. So yeah.
Obviously, all this is all this is the time pass that we need to do for the next half of the race, which we are here, more than half, which we are still left to go through, as we see Cuba Abi closing down on Abhi right now.
Did the Red Bull just retire on track? Because I think, he didn't make any mistake. Yeah, I think he just decided to say bye-bye. I have had my fun, and I'm just going to move on to my personal life, which is of course fair. But we do want people to finish the race and have this experience under their belt, because it's definitely going to help them in the long races that's going to come in the league moving forward.
Especially racecraft, these long races help you in your racecraft a lot, because consistency, because you have to maintain a similar kind of pace for a long duration, and that is something which is very tricky for many drivers to have that same pace. Also, ERS management is something that you need to worry about for these long races. It's not like your race is gonna get over in 20 or 30 laps. You have to go for 50 laps.
Yep, it definitely helps, and it also increases your level of focus more. It also increases your concentration, and that also leads to consistency. So yeah, definitely agree with you there. As I think the battle for second is heating up, as Cuba is trying to make a move on Mad Dog Abhi. I mean, I just got confused with which Abhi are we going for, but yeah. Definitely, as Cuba Abhi, Williams driver, I'll call him because I think it's much easier. It's behind, it's around the 10th behind, and he gets the DRS, and I think it's going to be an easy pass with the overtake on DRS and goes down the outside, but no. Mad Dog Abhi. And yeah. My God, people! It's very good to see them racing, giving each other room, and not basically creating a hazard on track. And yeah, it's very good to see as Abhi gets the move done, the keeper of course.
Yes, indeed, and mostly now he will look to chase down SSJ Assassin, who is running way up ahead of these people in this pack. So, yeah, like as you said, these drivers giving each other enough space. They also kind of know race is not over now, and especially considering that there is a weather change coming, a lot of strategy will also come into play in the later half of
Yeah.
this race.
For many of these guys, I think during the last season they have been accustomed to wet weather, because I think tier 2 and tier 3 got a lot of wet weather compared to tier 1. So
Tier 3
these guys
people
will be
will like to
accustomed
forget about that, because I'm pretty sure more than 80%
it's
of
definitely
their
not a
season.
it's definitely not a conspiracy wink.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, kudos to them for people who have finished the season. It's a really good experience. I hope they liked it. But yeah, it's gonna be really good to see these guys joining us back in the next game, which is, of course, much more expensive. I mean, I'm doing the air quotes right now.
Yes.
Much more expensive and riddled with bugs, but of course, we'll be hoping to open up the tier soon, open up the league soon, if I'm honest with you. And yeah, we will see how that turns out. But it's very good to see these guys at least taking part into this race.
Yes, indeed. I think the battle here will die down for the next couple of laps, so why not go to the other lobby again and see what is going on
Yep.
there.
As we go back to the other lobby, the answer to my question was again Dipanshu, a cookie to you. It is Kapil with 3, while Mara has 2, and I think Ninja and Rissel has 1 under their belt. Freeman has 2, or if I'm not wrong, 1.
Yes.
I think 2. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
two.
I have 1 with first season. Controversial last race, but yeah, if the OGs know, they will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think Kakap has done a brilliant job last season, because I think him along with Tanish has been very consistent in season 6, and they got what they deserved after a very long and tiring season. And of course, hats off to them. Hats off to Kapil for winning his 3rd WCC. And yeah, I feel Mara not driving at the second half of the season played a big part in it. But yeah, I think if Mara would have been here and Kapil would have, with Mara being there, I think if Kapil would have won it, then there would have been a much bigger achievement for Kapil.
As we come back, we see Helium, who has retired from the session. So we always tend to
Oh,
miss the
that's a
exit.
shame. That's a big shame.
Yes.
I think we were on board him, Kapil, and Myth, if I'm not wrong, in the battle. So yeah, that's a big
Kapil
shame.
has flown past Myth right now, so Myth is currently hanging back because he has pitted for the medium tires. Seems like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be dry for the next, I would say 20 laps. Not 20, I would say around 10-15 laps.
Yeah,
I'm not
10
wrong.
15, yeah,
So-
makes sense to go. Maybe he could have gone on the softs. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, but these guys don't have that much detailed analysis of the weather. So
Yeah.
I mean, they would have just guessed. They would have asked Jeff, who's useless on this game. So yeah, no, I feel with every new game that has come out, Jeff has been made useless each and every game, and the trust on Jeff has been lost for all the people racing. So yeah, I wouldn't surprise if that Myth just went by his gut and just decided to go on the much more resilient medium tires.
Yeah, even in the new game, I think you can actually set the randomness that you want in the weather. So maybe
Accuracy,
that will
I think.
accuracy. So maybe that might play a part in Jeff being more accurate, as we have a battle going down at the back of the field. Dojin about to get a move done on Electrip. Electrip has recovered back,
Yeah, he has done quite good. I think he's on a 15 lap medium, and I think Dwajin has lost out somehow, because he's on a 14 lap old softs and he's behind the Electrip. So I think somewhere he has had an incident, which we can see.
Yeah, indeed, but he does not need to worry about it. Especially Electrip doesn't need to worry about it, because Electrip tires will be much more in the pristine condition compared to Dwajin. We'll see what happens in the next couple of laps, as Electrip is trying to chase down on Chicken as well, who just now pitted and came out on the fresh set of medium. So we'll see how much can he stick.
What's up, stream?
Hello boys,
What's up,
how's it
Steve?
going? Give us some live commentary, please. We bored.
I was never hijacked, but I think this is how you would feel when you're being hijacked. So. We'll move on. We'll
Hashtag
just
not
assume
my
nothing has
anthem.
happened. But yeah, so how's the race going, boys? We saw some interesting tactics from Kapil and Myth. Spice of the action, but yeah,
Induced
very much trying to
action.
very much trying to recreate the Hamilton Verstappen moment because we did see a very close.
We recreated it and we did the clean version of it, where both of them survived.
How it
Very
should
good,
have
Lewis
been.
Hamilton. If you're watching, do take notes. Anyway, how's the race going on? Because let's move on to electric. I think in the initial stages you lost a lot of ground to the pack.
Yeah.
But you have gained a lot. We missed it because I think we were hopping between lobbies. But yeah, how is the race going for you right now?
I mean, could be worse, but could be better. You know, it's going well.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
And
it's
yeah,
not doing big damage at the start, so you know, it's what it is.
let's move on to the competitor right, like directly behind you, Dwajan. My man, how's it going?
Tires gone.
I don't think your tires are liking what you're doing right now, but
Nope.
what happened to you? We did see you in the like bottom of the top 10, but you were quite up, like around 7th or 8th position. What happened?
That's because no one qualified.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had a
Okay,
moment.
yeah, that's a pretty direct answer.
Yeah, and I have 20 seconds of practice, so GG's.
Oh, penalties.
Indeed,
Let's just have a look at penalties.
Oh no, no.
Oh,
No.
Thermo racking 15 seconds. Myth 18. Brilliant. Dwajin, you are 26, not 20.
I'll
So
start time already.
I'm winning in some way.
There are three races going on here. One is who will disqualify first. Second one who will probably blow out their tires. Third one is the actual race.
Well, I did float the idea before starting the race to put the corner cutting on regular, but no one listened to me, so I'll just.
Oh, I can't swear.
I'm just gonna stay in my
Why
own
would
lane.
you want to make a broken game more broken? Like,
Frick.
leave it. Like, let's just uninstall. We're all gonna do it in a
After the
couple of
race.
moments' time.
Yes.
So
sadly-
let's have some dignity in its death.
well, sadly, only people who are moving on to F1 2021 will only uninstall it. The people who are
What?
sticking to 2020 will not.
Okay. Yeah, let's just hold the thought. Streeter, my man.
Yes. Hello.
So I just want your thought process on the incident where you saw a couple of people ahead of you slowing down, and you just simply just not even caring about what was happening. And
I was told by the
yeeted beside
safety
them.
car to
What
overtake
happened
them.
there, dude?
I was told by the safety car to overtake them. So I overtook them. That's good.
Okay, because we on the stream just thought as being like this usual streeter just decided
Yes.
to not follow the rules and
Yes.
just go on.
I mean, I got karma as well because I slowed down and two guys didn't slow down. So, yeah. I guess
No,
we
no,
are
no,
even.
no, no.
There you
Nice
go,
one,
live
let's
reaction
go.
from Electric right there.
No.
Live death there on the exit of Chapel.
Okay, let's not call it
Back
live
it, back
death.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's not
Megas,
call
Megas.
it. Let's not call it live death because YouTube algorithm will just flag us. but,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
uh,
There is some
There-
battle going on between the Red Bull drivers. I'm not sure who is Verstappen and who is Perez in this.
Talk.
Team
It's
understand.
Albon, okay? It's Albon.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
Albon.
Not
Yeah.
It's Albon.
And the second car, by the way, so you know what's happening.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Albon.
Why did you rename yourself? That's a question I want to ask. What is that name, bro?
YouTube's gonna be happy
Tell
with
us the
that.
origins of your name.
Origins of your name.
You
Nice.
went
Yeah, like,
from
why
being
is your name
homophobe
Nifty?
to the name actually not going to pronounce.
Okay.
Anyway.
Switch to me. Kimra is gonna be overtaking me very soon.
Before
But yeah,
the
what
AI
happened to
was-
Akash? Is he on AI?
Yeah, he's
The
on
chaos,
AI.
and the chaos begins. Let's go.
Well, it seems like
Anyway.
the 17 lap old softs for Thermo is not giving any help for him today. So he is going down and
Call him
down.
by his actual
Oh, it's
name.
50%. I didn't realize.
What
Let's
do
not
you
leak
expect
names here.
from a
Um,
17
okay, we'll just-
lap old?
His actual gamer tag.
No. Ape crap. Is that what you want?
Hello viewers, hello.
Hello, Tanish.
Tanish,
Sounds not
we-
really
We are
going on.
waiting for a speech from Tanish.
Oh, yes.
We need a speech.
Tanish, we need a clarification. Is
Quick
somehow, who was it? Uday.agg related to you?
97. Yeah, related to you.
Thankfully not.
Thankfully
yes,
not.
Thankfully not. You are running me last on the grid, 50 seconds behind of everyone. What do you mean, thankfully not?
Because I think, if I remember, I brought this up on stream, and you also had .agg something inside your
Yes,
name.
yes.
I was just wondering if he's your brother or there's like nepotism going around.
I think he got motivation of racing from me. That's why he used that and I changed my name.
As Kimrai completely misses all his apexes during Megas and Megas.
Oh, we should not say that out loud.
Nice.
Because I think it's going to intimidate more compared to what we were doing. But yeah.
Myth, are you gonna die or overtake PK19? Tell me when you are about to overtake, I will switch to you. But till then, we'll stay to Kimrai.
I think we can get live reaction of people just killing. I won't say killing each other, of course. What I would
I'm
want
gonna
to
overtake
see is
him.
taking each other out.
I got jinxed. I got live
I was
jinxed.
lying, don't.
I blame the commentators for that, by the way. That Spin blamed the commentators, not my
I blame the person who dragged us here, but let's just.
Yeah. We were dragged
No,
against
but
our.
you blame the commentator of which stream, Electric? There are 3 streams in this VC.
Hey,
Yes, he kills PK.
I didn't kill him, okay?
There was some space given on the inside, but was not enough for BK19 since
How's
he is
that
on
an
a-
illegal overtake?
I'm so
Okay.
sweaty.
Chicken
that
having
illegal
illegal overtake and has to give way.
How is that an illegal overtake?
I also don't know. It is how it is.
I just love this idea of having drivers in the same company.
Oh, Hamilton going again? Oh, he's already overtaken me.
This is
Hamilton
this
move
is a
on.
completely new concept that we have invented today.
Yes.
It's going to be live. It's going to be on in their ears when they're racing.
Yes.
It's fun.
Fight. That's it.
Can we swear?
Racing?
No.
No, you can't swear. If you swear, you'll be banned from the next.
Well, that's a disappointment.
Yes. Survey mute incoming. Admin, nice.
Okay, Tanesh, your speech, bro, about the
About
that's
progression
not
of
over,
IRC
dude.
to 1000 followers.
I
Oh
got it.
yes,
Multiple laps
since
and I
he
have
is the
people
one who
being
has
bored.
organized it, we need
Yeah.
a speech from you towards the end. A tribute to this community. What do you have to say?
once upon a time organized at the end.
How about we hear the speech now?
I mean, we are hearing Tanish right now, but there's a beautiful battle going on track. I don't know if I've missed it, but
Yes, you should focus on that.
Some
Kimrai
wheel
versus Kapil
banging
has
going
been
on.
really clean, and yeah, this is gonna be really.
Bro, wheel banging is always
interesting.
good, trust me.
Kapil, do you mind if you just make a little bit of contact, because I think that is spice up the race.
I-
Don't
What
tell
now?
it to Kapil.
Make some contact.
He will just,
I mean, I
Are
think
you
he will just
kidding me
irritate
right
him.
now? Should I ban you from the server for that?
Oh god.
He will
We
just
promote clean
irritate him.
racing, okay?
Yes, daddy.
Whoa, let's not please.
It's against the ethos of this server.
Electivists are happy.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, enough attention you drivers got. We move back to commentary. SD, let's go.
Hey, we like your attention.
Sorry, no more attention. No more free attention, please.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. Like, share, and subscribe.
Well, that was interesting.
Yes,
I
that
did not
was it.
expect this. It came out of the blue. Anyway, I think you would need to take your camera back on. I think,
Yes,
put the camera-
so basically right now it seems like Kimrai is about to make a move on Kapil and gets the move done. So I will be turning on the virtual camera for you, my friend.
Thank you, because I think I was commentating on 10 seconds late incidents, because I think I was just watching the YouTube stream.
Okay,
Because,
now the
yeah.
game has given up on me and is
I can
just-
see that. Oh, there's a lot of frame
Well,
drops.
that's what you should not do. You should not alt tab from an F1 2020 game. Oh yeah, it's completely gone.
Yeah, I don't see it's definitely not the right one. It's in the right state.
I think I need to
Uh,
restart the game itself.
See what happens when you just talk over drivers when you're commentating. This is why we don't do this.
Yeah, we
But
blame
anyway,
the
yeah.
drivers. Because
Yep,
of them
I
the
think-
stream went down. I'm not sure why it is
Yeah, but-
happening though.
Oh my god. The Kapil and Kimra is having a ding dong battle, and Kimra goes around the outside of Kapil. What a beautiful move. We just missed it. I mean, we didn't miss it, but due to the game being so stuttery, I think we might not have the best experience there, but that was a beautiful move from Kim right there.
At this point, I can try one thing, switching the lobbies, and hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, apart from that, I'm
Try, but yeah. We would get robbed of this beautiful battle, but definitely we saw one of the best moves I have ever commentated on. But yep, let's just see if this fixes it. We hope that this fixes what issues that we're having. So
I don't want to
let's give it a
restart
try.
this game. It's not on my SSD. Will take ages to do so. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one thing good came out of the drivers, having a chat with them. I was able to finish my dinner. So
Oh,
something good.
a man taking advantages and finding the perfect gaps to put stuffed food in his mouth. But yeah.
Okay. No need to make
just
it
not
more
go there.
weird.
I said stuffed food. Come on, you
Yes,
can't make
okay.
it weird.
Yes. Only food. No stuffed food. Okay.
Anyway, let's stop there. Let's not take it a different turn there. But
Yes.
yeah, there was this. I mean, it's not been a single patch of moment where we found a little bit bored. I think this is going pretty good.
Yeah,
have action
honestly,
right and
like if we are switching between both the lobbies, we do have some action, going out at any point in time. So we are not at all held down on action and not at all getting bored, for sure.
Yep. I'm very interested. Let's see if this lobby switching has curbed the frames issues that we have, frame drops. So,
Will
let's see.
a hit on my graphics card help it? Is
I
that
would
what
not.
the
I would not suggest that because I think that's gonna just ruin the experience for the viewers, even though that's very bad. But anyway,
that will just completely zero stream right there. I just need to take out my graphics card from the PCI Express slot. But yeah, anyways, why is it taking so much time to load in? I'm also not sure. We'll wait for some more time and then we might try to restart the game altogether itself.
yep.
They should add a progress bar in these games when they are doing this. Please wait. We have no
I
idea.
think I think that will be very low on the priority of things that the codemasters need to fix. But definitely, I like your optimism. This definitely will be something that they would want to provide. But I think the fixing online is number one priority for codemasters right now. I think we descended into darkness right now. There's nothing on screen.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's still
As
stuck
we get
at
another
please
please
wait.
wait.
So I'm just gonna restart game. I have given up on this. So let's go to some still so that we don't keep getting the top thing that we are getting. Yes. So yeah, till now eventful race almost more than half done. I'm just waiting for the rest of the laps to be completed and we will be done with our celebratory race.
Yep. I would like to take this moment again. I mean, enough has been said, but I think whatever we say is not enough to congratulate and thank each and every IRC team member and, of course, the viewers for watching our stream. Because I think without them, all our efforts will bear no fruit. And yes, we have seen our community grow a lot, but I think there's a lot more improvement to be done. It is just a start, and if I just wish you guys just stick around, give us a shot to grow, and definitely we'll be reaching newer heights and much better heights, and we will want to improve on the current existing base that we have.
Yes, indeed. Especially now, like since lockdown is lifting off in a couple of places after the COVID era, we are being a bit short on the editorial and on the IRC team as such. But yeah, we are trying our best to push out the same content that we generally push out, the same quality of content, and hopefully we will carry that on till we can. And obviously as more people come in, that means more people will try to join and contribute to the community, not only as racers but as other roles as well. So we are having a very bright future up ahead, and all we need to do is wait and do as much as we can to spread the good word about our community, and also
It's not only about community. Yeah, sorry to cut you off. It's not all about community. It's about people coming together, because I think when we formed, like when we actually gained traction, those were very testing times for the entire world with COVID, and people maybe generally not in the best of moods. But for us, the moving forward is the challenging time, because I think people will be back to normal. We are hoping that everything will be back to normal, and people will have much lesser time compared to what they had before. So pushing out, as you said, pushing out even better content or same content, as a matter of fact, will be challenging. But I think with people, as you said, it's a community-driven project, and as more and more people come in, more and more people do put out, do contribute, and will definitely be much better moving forward.
Yes, indeed. Um, when you said hopefully we will get out of lockdown, there was coronavirus, some strain lurking behind the corner and telling, let's see about that. But right now we have Kubarabi going into the pits after 23 lap on those soft tires. God damn, this man has worn out those softs completely. But ahead of him, SSJ Assassin is still running on the 23 lap old mediums. But Kubarabi pitting for another set of mediums. I'm not sure why he did not go for the softs. But we are back with full frame rates with the stream. Back at
In lobby
it
2,
again.
yes.
Yes, in lobby 2, obviously.
But yeah, I think Tanish and Nupur are the only two DNFs. But I think, again, as we said, as we've seen before, the field is quite spread out. And I mean, other than I don't know, if there's one battle between the Mercedes and, or is that a lap car? I think that's a lap car.
That's a lap
so,
car.
Yeah, we are not witnessing much battles here, but definitely lobby 1 has been spicy. Yeah.
I think we'll go back to lobby 1 because it seems like here everyone is spread out. But yeah, in the next couple of laps we can see Uday and Berlin catch up to Uday, Berlin and Abhi, all three will move together and catch up to Kubarabi, but still the delta is a bit too much for that to happen and for some action to happen there on the track.
Yeah, as I think Assassin, without any comment, I don't want to put any commentators first on Assassin, but I think he has driven a very good race till now.
Let me see the penalties. Okay, never mind. He has 15 seconds penalty, but Kubarabi also has 9 seconds. Mad Dog Abhi has only 3 seconds. So that's a good drive from him, keeping it clean. Even Eric Griffin in P9 is only having 3 seconds of penalties. So those might come into play towards the end of the race. We are left with only 12 laps in the second lobby, and I'm pretty sure in the first lobby as well we will be left with around 15 laps or so for this 100% race to get over. Definitely what is 10 laps? Around half an hour, so more half an hour these drivers have. Half an hour, I told
of
a bit
fun.
to Jamal.
I will say half an hour of fun that these guys have. I mean, of course, I don't want to jinx anyone, but I think, yeah, it's been a very interesting race, of course, because I think there needed to be some artificial battle being formed, but I think, yeah, people have, I mean, I'm happy to see at least more than 10 people. I'll be happy to see at least more than 10 people finish the race, because I think that shows that people are interested. I mean, of course, it's a farewell, it's a big milestone, and it's a farewell race for 2020. But yeah, this game definitely had its ups and downs, and I think for our community, as in general, this has been one of the most successful games that we had been on.
Yeah, in terms of community and the growth that we have, this was the most successful game that has brought that to us. And I just remember just yesterday I was telling that we are 850 members, and today we are already 857. So within a day we got like 7 members. So the rate with which we are growing is just unbelievable. Seems like Kimrai and Kapil are still sticking together, and Streeter and Abhi are also sticking together from the last time we left. We do have a pack of Myth and Cryptid as well sticking together, and the rest all are kind of pretty much spaced out. Dwajin has DNF'd, Chicken has DNF'd from the last time we left this lobby. So more to
definitely
DNF.
switching from drivers VC to comms VC did not do them justice, I would say. But yeah, going back to your previous point, the growth that you're talking about, I think the viewers here, if you, I mean, somehow you are not able to follow or join our Discord, do follow us on Instagram, as half of our celebrations is 1,000 Instagram followers. So whatever we post, whatever league race we follow, we do put up the posters, you can say, the promotional posts, the stories, some interesting trivia for you, polls, whatever we put out on Instagram. So do follow us on Insta, Twitter, and of course our YouTube channel where you're currently watching. We have some interesting things in the pipelines. Of course, the adoption of new league on the new game. Then, of course, our ACC season that's going to be wrapping up in the coming months, and definitely we'll be having some new projects on. I can't tell you definitively, but we have something in the making. So yeah, do follow us all our Instagram, Twitter, again, and our YouTube channel, and do join us if you can, because I think that's where all the action is. Even though you follow us online, talking to the members face to face, live, not face to face, for call to call. I don't know if that's the thing. Live is it's the much better aspect, and yeah, do join the Discord if you can, and if you meet the criteria, of course, that's the biggest plus.
Yes, indeed, as we saw, Streeter after 28 laps on those softs finally decided to change it. 29 laps on those softs, finally decide to go on a different compound. That's pretty much half of the race he was on those tires, man. Like, literally more than half of the race he was on those tires. Not sure how he managed to do that.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think people, they have this big caressing the tires and try to not overheat them, try to not have graining on them. I think this is one of the games where there is a little bit of overheating. It overheats more than it grains. So, yeah, I think he has done a very insane job on it. But it'll be interesting to see how many positions he can make, because I think he's on the freshest tires among the 10 people that are yet to race. So, that are yet on the track. So, yeah. Let's see if we can make up some positions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Dwajin and Chicken also retired in the pits, because I can clearly see 0 laps of medium tire on their telemetry. That generally happens when you pit and then you retire. So they would have retired into the pits, same as Babaji, whom we see. Even Harry retired in the pits. So all these 4 drivers have retired in the pits. Only person to die on the track were Helium and Maranello, baby, since they
I'm not sure about Harry. I think Harry as well, yeah.
Yeah, Harry as well seems like he retired into the pits. So all these people have given up in the pits, but right now it seems like Kapil and Kimrai battle is gonna go till the end. Kapil on 30 lap old medium tires and Kimrai on 17 lap old soft tires. There is rain predicted towards the end of the session, but we all don't know when will it come. And so do the drivers.
Sorry to cut you off. To be honest with you, I think with 9 laps to go, even if it rains, I'm not 100% sure. As we have seen crazy weather on this game.
Yeah.
I mean, at one lap it's dry, and next lap it's like pouring cats and dogs, it's raining cats and dogs. So we can see a immediate switch from dry to wet, but do keep an eye on Myth, because I think he's just how many minutes, how many seconds away from the lead. How much is that? 16, 19, 20 seconds, I would say, around.
Yeah,
20 seconds
20.
of the lead with 8 laps to go. I think it's gonna be a difficult job. But
I don't think so. It's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's still a good race from him coming back from the back of the field. I mean, I just wonder what would have happened if Mara did not crash out in the pit wall. So yeah, we have seen much closer racing, but of course we also saw Myth and Kapil just spice it up for us. So this race has it all, I would say, had it all.
Yeah, and right now Kapil and Kimrai both are catching up to the guy in P1, Abhi 17. So Abhi 17, after leading so many laps, might just be taken by both Kapil and Kimrai soon.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be. I'm not sure if Triplet will join this party, but I think it's gonna be sort of a 3-way fight for the lead of the race. Of course, it doesn't mean much, but I mean, whoever wins here will have the bragging right of winning a 100% race. Of course, every single one of these drivers would have wanted, but yeah, it's gonna see if Kapil can put one more on his CV after being three times WCC as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this turns out.
Yes, indeed. Is Myth going side by side? No, he is not. That's a black marker car going with, that's Electric who has left the session. It seems like it. Oh,
I think
the
he's
move
getting
already
lapped.
happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh
my God!
And there was a collision between Kimrai, and there's a reset to track by Abhi 17. So Kimrai has retired completely.
Yeah. did it look like he lost a wheel, or did he just simply decided to just stop?
His car is
and
not
just-
moving and it has vanished, so he has his wheel just came out. Pretty sure that.
Is it a safety car? Because I think it's the yellow completely.
Yeah, it's yellow completely. It can be safety car.
Okay, can you pause and pause? I think that might solve the issue on the left hand side.
Oh yeah, VSC.
Oh, it's a VSC. Okay. Yeah, it's not much. But yeah, I mean, that's a shame because Kimrai has raced insanely through the entire race, and it's a shame to see because I think he has pulled one of the best moves of this session on the outside of Kapil into Cop. So
And that too with just 6 laps remaining, he will be gutted, man. He will be gutted.
yeah, definitely. I think we did not see exactly what the incident was, but I think I can assume from where we picked up that they were going side by side into second part of Maggots, and there's no space for 2 cars into one, and he has retired from the session. As we see, who's that retiring?
That's Kim,
Is it a
right?
retirement or?
No, no.
Okay, I don't know. The telemetry popped up again with someone retiring Mercedes Zero. So
So
not
Mercedes.
sure. I think it might have been the
from
pause
the
and pause
previous,
that.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
previous thing. Pause and pause thing. Yes, right now it
Yeah.
seems like Cryptid is trying to catch on to Abhi as well. Abhi is losing a lot of time on those medium tires. They are pretty much seem to be dead at this point.
Yep, I think I.
Somehow he saved it, so it's all good.
That's close. But yeah, after the incident, I think Abhi will be a little shaken as Cryptid has his best opportunity to overtake Abhi on track because I think he has much pressure tires compared to Abhi's 32 lap medium. So he'll definitely want to get one up on his Ferrari teammate, not teammate, Ferrari colleague. I don't know if that's even the right term, but yeah, I think he definitely want to get one over Abhi.
Yeah, Cryptid has caught up to both of these people ahead and is on a charge right now to catch both the Ferraris who are running ahead of him, and he might just get that done as well, as we are left with only 5 laps of racing if I'm not wrong, and the clouds are starting to come over. Will we get a last lap rain or something?
Well, it is possible. Definitely, it is possible. But I would not even have the question in mind with 5 laps to go to pit because I think it's definitely should not be concerned. I think Kapil has decided to spice it up yet again, and
I don't think so. It's Kapil trying to spice it up. It's just their tires are dead because both the Ferraris are running with 33 lap old mediums and Cryptid is just running with 15 lap old softs. So I'm pretty sure if Cryptid can manage to get past these 2 Ferraris, he will take the race lead.
Yep, definitely it's possible, and yeah, that is going to be really, really interesting. We might be on for a banger of a finish, and do watching, guys. Definitely, this race is not settled yet.
Yes, this race is gonna go till the wire, till the last lap, and let's see if the weather gods have something to do with the rain, because if it starts to pour, again softs can maintain their temperature more better than the mediums, and that will again be advantageous to Cryptid, who decides a half-hearted move to send it down the inside of Abhi, but decides to back out with a small tap on the rear to Abhi there. So seems like Electro is still in the session. Oh, will he send it? Yes, he will send it down the inside and should get the move done if I'm not wrong. Let's see.
It's a little bit of argy-bargy there, and yeah, Abhi definitely loses out there because of a little bit of a tap from Cryptid, but pretty clean. Can be better, of course, but yeah, with the old tires and like the end of the race, I think people are putting their shoulders out, people are putting their elbows out, and yeah, we're definitely gonna see a move for the lead from Cryptid because of with the pressure tires.
Yeah, look at how much he gained in the Maggots and Beggots, man. Not
As I say that, it's gonna start raining in 5 minutes, which is definitely before the race ends.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely
yeah,
before the
it's
race
going
ends.
to be interesting. So 5 minutes from now we'll be on the lap 50, if I'm not wrong. So it might, you might be right here, the Pancho. It might be just the last lap that is going to be extremely wet for the right tires. So we'll see if some other people do spinalas there. Definitely.
I'm pretty sure it will be around lap 51, and these people might have to drive 2 laps in the wets with the slick tires. I'm not sure how heavy the rain will come down. But yeah, if these people decide to stick to the slicks in the slight damp condition, you know, the softs will definitely perform better than those mediums, especially considering that they can maintain the tire, as you see the overspeed that this man is carrying. Even though Kapil
makes a light work of Kapil, definitely.
Yeah, but even though Kapil has 100% ERS in his bank, so maybe Kapil was just saving for this moment and will try to get the position back.
Will he go for it? Will he go for it again? But I think he backed out. He thought about it, but yeah, definitely decided to not send it down the inside there. I think 35 laps on set of mediums is still, I mean, the tires are still there. It's not like it's off the cliff, but definitely he'll be feeling the adverse effects of a much worn tire than 17 laps soft.
Yeah, and the worst part is that Cryptid is not taking the best of the lines that he should be taking through the corner, and Kapil is just capitalizing on that and, you know, able to keep his car at the same pace as
what a move
Cryptid
from
is.
Kapil there. That is beautiful as Scripted. Takes a very unorthodox line into that corner, but keeps it on the track at least. And Kapil regains his position on Cryptid. As we see the clouds just all have like covered the entire track, and it's definitely going to start raining in the next any moment right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be the last lap rain that we are gonna see today. But yeah, again, as I said, and there goes Kapil. As I said that the tires will be giving up, I was gonna say that.
Disqualified.
I think he was going in the wrong way. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is heartbreaking. With just 3 laps to go, Kapil has been disqualified and he'll move to P16. Oh my god. After all that, there is no accolades for Kapil in this race, and that's the end of him, I'm afraid.
Yes, that will be the end of him. Meanwhile, the soft runner Kimra is trying to pull out more than a second to break the DRS, but the rain will start coming down in the next 1 or 2 laps for sure.
Let's
we'll
not
see.
count out Myth from the race win here, barring any penalties, because he just got a massive lead to B17 and Cryptid, and yes, the purple middle sector of the race at this moment, so he's definitely pushing to get past these two as we move on to the penultimate lap soon. It's definitely started to rain, as I see some raindrops on the halo.
Yes. It
McLaren
has
right
started
there.
to rain. So I was correct. 51st lap start. It will start to rain, but now it's making it much more difficult for the medium runners to keep it on track, especially going into turn 1. Might not be a good idea because you do not have the maximum of the grip, but somehow these two people do not collide. Myth looking really aggressive in the last laps, trying to send it down the inside wherever he can, and he does a block. You know, he just blocks the line for Cryptid, and Cryptid loses 2 position, and there's the wet condition coming into play. Abhi losing his car completely on the exit there, and the soft tires. The soft tires will have way more grip than the mediums in these damp conditions. So Myth, if he wants to keep it there, he has to do a very, very, very tough job. I'm pretty sure will fall off. I am expecting, if they're gonna go side by side, I'm expecting both of these people to collide here.
No, I think very respectful driving from Cryptid. He understood that the Myth will understeer a little bit, but yeah, this is definitely not far. This is definitely far from over as Cryptid tries to stick behind him. DRS is still not disabled, so definitely he'll get reap the benefits out of DRS. But yes, I think lost touch of Myth, and I think if Myth doesn't make any mistake, that might be end of it. But he is closing. He is closing, but that's not enough overspeed right there, and Myth gets the move done. But
Myth is just understeering because of the lack of grip there on the tracks on the medium tires, and that too, I'm pretty sure it was 30 plus lap old 24 lap old medium tires. So definitely he is also feeling the wrath of this mixed conditions that we are in right now, as we are in the final lap of the race. Myth has pulled off.
You can see them not having grip at all through turn 1. This is far from over, as I said, because any one of them can just literally spin in one corner, one traction zone, and that will be end of their race, as we saw from Kapil right there in the last couple of laps. So yeah, I think Abhi is 6 tenths behind. Will he send one down the inside? No, it's too far away. But I think Myth has done enough. He's just a couple of seconds off. But look at those penalties, Dipanshu.
I have no words for the penalties, but it seems like Myth will definitely fall down. A lot of positions. Cryptid not getting the grip, but Abhi thought that he had the grip, but he did not have the grip there, and he broke his wing for that.
Oh, that is heartbreaking, because I think Streeter gets the position done. Can Streeter win this?
He can actually, with the 6-second penalty that he has, and he's just he will definitely get Myth. He will 6 and 8, so 8 seconds. He just needs to be within 8 seconds of Cryptid and he will get the win, which he is currently. Oh no, he is not.
He has gone out of it.
Yes.
The lead is changing, right? Like each and every moment the leader is changing, but he's still inside right now. Cryptid, come on, you can do this. Just a couple of more corners to go as Myth, I think, will lead going over the line, but with the 27 seconds, Cryptid goes wide. Is it detrimental for his win? Definitely, as it's undrivable conditions right now. Cryptid trying to keep it on track. Well, I don't know what's going on, but Myth crosses the line. Cryptid does jump him. Will Streeter get past both of them?
Yes, he does.
He does.
Streeter wins this.
Oh my god, that is brilliant
race.
finale. That is a brilliant final part of the race. A Streeter wins your celebratory GP and your F1 2020 farewell GP. This is, I mean, I cannot put words into what happened right now.
Yes, the last lap was really exciting, brought us also alive from the dead, and we got a good finish for this stream that we have going from the past 2 hours now, so definitely a brilliant closure to that.
I seriously did not even consider Streeter into this battle, because I thought Cryptil, Myth and Abhi would just sweep past, because I think Streeter was a long way behind, but hats off to him not racking penalties throughout the race, and yeah, definitely he reaped the benefits of keeping it clean. As we see Turbo just doing some Tokyo drift on the last corner, man is giving us some show, and yeah, the conditions are definitely gone way worse than slick tires right now, as Electrip will try to make past the line, but look at that. There's literally a boat on the sea right now, and I don't know why he's using overtake. Is definitely going to make it worse, but this is, we have seen a beautiful.
Imagine if he forgets to turn off the overtake. Yes, he does.
I think he does.
And that's caused it. That has caused it. That has caused it.
I'm not even mad about commentators curse right now, but yeah, that was.
He's still overtake on, man. Please turn off your overtake, because it's not gonna help.
I think he's just showboating right now. But
he's gonna lose it again on this traction as well. Yeah, again, there it goes. Oh no.
Oh, what a good save. Good save from Electrip. As he's just Tokyo drifting over the line. Will he just get over the line? Yes, he does. And that's the end of that 100% Silverstone GP for you folks.
We do not have the result for the first, the other lobby, but definitely someone will come and tell us who won that race. But a brilliant race that we got to watch here, a brilliant, ending that we got to see here in this race. So, I mean, indeed,
the end definitely got me on my toes, because I did not expect that close finish at the end.
Yes, indeed. So Cryptid did had a front wing damage that people were pointing out in the lobby, but I think that's it. We might not have a podium interview today, but
do we have a group uninstall session? I don't know. I don't know if that's even a thing.
I think we will do it.
I'm not sure how it works out, but I think at this moment we have not anything. We have nothing planned going forward, but. Yeah, definitely. Hope you guys liked the 52 laps. We did try our best to catch every action from both the lobbies, but yeah, there's some hurdles that we went past. 2.5 hours of I would like to call it pure fun, but yeah, there were a lot of things that went wrong, a lot of things that went right, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. So Dipanshu.
Yes,
I'll pass it over
so
to you.
that's it from us. Thank you for watching this 100% race, and if you were sticking to the end, congrats to you as well, because you just managed to stick to the 2 hour long race. A definitely great race that we got to see, and again, thank you to everyone, each and every member in this community, as well as each and every person who supports our community, watches the race and watches the streams, follows us on Instagram. If you are not one of them, then do head over to our Instagram as well as our other social media platforms that we are on. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook as well, so do follow us there. And if you are interested to join our community, which is a motorsport enthusiast community, do head over to the link in the description below, and you will get all the links to our social media as well as the Discord server. We are 850 members plus, and if you liked what you saw here in today's race or in the other races as well, do hit the subscribe button, and do hit the notification bell so that you get notified for any stream that we are doing at that instant, and you can catch all the action, be it any game, be it F1 2020, soon to be it F1 2021, and ACC, AC, or Dirt Rally. So we'll get back again with another, probably in the next stream would be the ACC League race, which is gonna be happening next week on Friday, so do tune in for that. But that's it from me. No more pro player and the real SD, my friend in the commentary box, who gave me company for these 2 hours. But thank you for watching, and we will sign off. Have a great day and good night.
Bye.